Dele Alli, the superstar that we once deemed to be England's next best thing. Nowadays, he doesn't even seem to be playing for the first division team in Turkey. He plays for Besiktas. Today, we're going to be assessing what truly went wrong with Dele Alli, what went wrong in his career, what happened to him, and, well, what is he up to nowadays? If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe as well. It really means a lot. I'm trying to reach 3.2k subscribers. Like the video, join all my socials, my Discord, Twitter, all of that down in the description for you guys as well. And yeah, what is going on, my YouTube people? 29 United back here with another video. And in today's video, like I said, we're going to be assessing what truly went wrong with Dele Alli's career. All right, let's get started. First of all, I just want to put this out. This is not a hate video or anything of that sort. I don't want you guys to be thinking I'm attacking the player or whatnot. I admire Dele Alli, and I kind of do feel bad for where he's at right now. But sometimes in football, these type of careers happen and they need to be talked about. So we all know who Dele Alli is, right? If you've clicked on this video and having no clue who Dele Alli is, then you might want to Google his name. No, I'm just kidding. So he's a player who was very, very popular with Tottenham, and he was smashing in a tons of goals. He was having a masterclass of a season with Tottenham, and he was pairing up with players like Heung-min Son, we know, Harry Kane and all. And he's just an amazing player, right? That version of Dele Alli was genuinely scary to look at. He was amazing. Him, Jesse Lingard, Marcus Rashford, all these players were deemed to be England's next superstars, whereas it hasn't really worked out for some of those players that I just named, Jesse Lingard more notably, which, by the way, I did a video on him similarly to this video. If you guys want to check that out, the link will also be down in the description for you guys to check out. Anywho, back to Dele Alli. So like I was saying, he is a player that had so much potential. He was really deemed to be England's next best thing, and it's tragic because we've all seen his career literally go down in front of our own eyes, and there's nothing anyone could have done about it. We've all seen that very viral clip in that All or Nothing Tottenham documentary series that Jose Mourinho, the ex-coach of Tottenham, he said something to Dele Alli, and he said, you really have to fix up, you know, because it's not going well for you. And it seems like he hasn't really taken that advice with him, because look at where he is now. And it's tragic. It's tragic. So here's one of the reasons I want to talk about is this Mourinho quote that he, brought up in that documentary. And it's simply that when you've got a world-class coach like Mourinho telling you these types of things and you don't really listen to him, it just looks very bad on you. It really does look bad on you. I've seen Dele Alli's Instagram comments for, his past post. He barely even posts anymore because I think he realizes that people are going to just keep talking about this. But in his Instagram comments, you're going to see a lot of people bringing up that Mourinho quote. In one way, it is sad, right? You don't want to see that towards a football player. But at the same time, he really did it to himself. In some way, you've got to realize that at the end of the day, the choices that a footballer makes, all the responsibility is on him. There's not going to be a coach or a manager there to necessarily do everything with them. Yeah, they're going to be there to support you, but they're not going to be there to make your decisions for you. That is the difference here. And I feel like Dele Alli may have chosen the wrong choices sometimes. I feel like there's been times where he hasn't really taken football seriously, and I think that's what led to where he is right now. And upon him signing for Besiktas, some people were excited. People were thinking maybe this is the start of his revival. Maybe he's going to start playing well and then he'll come back to the Premier League. He went on a short stint to Everton and he wasn't terrible, but you can definitely see that he just wasn't the Tottenham player he was when he was at Tottenham, really. And it's tragic. It really is, because a player with that amount of potential to come to where he is now is just, it's sad. It's always sad. You never want to hear those type of stories, no matter which team you really support and such. And a lot of people don't like him because of his attitude or whatnot. He is known for a player to have a big ego and such, which I guess that's where most of his hates come from. But nevertheless, it's still not a reason to really prey on his downfall, as some would say. And it's sad. It really is. I'm a Bayern fan, right? So I have no association with Tottenham or with Dele Alli or the English national team. I've seen my team smash Tottenham by a crap ton of goals. And I remember that was back when Tottenham were actually taken seriously because they were doing well. In that season where they reached the Champions League final, that was Dele Alli's last chance of really grasping something, because realistically, Tottenham were never going to win the league. And with that Champions League won, let's say if Tottenham theoretically won that Champions League, at least he would have something to show for it now. You know, people wouldn't look at him the way they do now. He has a trophy. He has a Champions League trophy. No one can talk to him. But it never happened. It never happened. And there was also that one clip of him where he threw a shoe at the bench. I'm not entirely sure which game that was, but you can see he truly had passion for the game. You don't see that nowadays from him anymore. He doesn't seem to care anymore. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's what I truly think. If you guys have a different opinion, please do let me know down in the comment section down below or on my socials. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about this, because I'm curious myself. There's not a concrete answer as to why his career is at right now, but there are different factors that have definitely led to it. Him not taking football seriously is definitely one of them. Now, he's at Besiktas, and like I said, a lot of people thought that, well, he'd be back, quote unquote, and maybe he'd even go back to the Prem. I've seen a lot of rumors of him coming back to Tottenham after he leaves Besiktas. I don't think it's going to be the case anymore. And yeah, Besiktas, he's had his own problems. The coach doesn't really seem to like him at all. There's been rumors a few weeks ago saying that he's not even included in the squad list. Turns out that it's not true, and that Besiktas actually let him go out. And it's just a whole mess. And it's not good for him or the club. But that's where we are at right now for Dele Alli. The solution, I mean, it's a really hard question to answer. Personally, I would love to see him in the MLS, but another part of me thinks that he's probably not even going to take the MLS seriously. I mean, if he's not taking Besiktas seriously, which is a level above pretty much all the MLS teams, in my opinion at least, then he's not going to take the MLS seriously. And why would he, right? He's getting his money, doesn't have to take football seriously anymore. So is this truly the end of Dele Alli? You guys let me know down in the comment section down below, on my socials. It's been a pleasure making this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.